can connect with a church that you can get involved in. Like not just coming every Sunday, but get into a small group or something like that, serving, something where you feel comfortable and more of like a home, not just a place to come. Then I would suggest that you found what you're looking for, kind of thing. But I highly suggest that you, not saying shop around, but go to many churches before you pick one. But I would suggest that you have a look around. Like for instance, on our website, it shows all the groups that we have, and see if there's something that would be interest to you, and then kind of start there, and then come and see if you get knowledge from our pastor on our Sunday mornings, things like that.
Okay, so you kind of like see, like if you have kids, you want the kids program, if you...
Yeah, I would say like faith is very important to us, and so we wanted to make sure that our kids were being brought up in that, and so that's kind of what we based ours on, and then we just love it here. So
how do you know, you said you want to get knowledge from the pastor?
Yeah, like understanding what he's saying or she's saying. Like just feeding yourself, right, is also important. So, yeah, I would suggest that you just kind of try them out and see where you feel comfortable, where you feel encouraged and welcomed and that sort of thing.
How do I know if like the pastor is giving me the right information? I guess because I feel like I'm thinking that there seems to be a lot of different like opinions on certain things.
I feel like that's a very like black and white conversation. And so it would all depend on like if they're speaking from the Word, speaking right from the Bible, that sort of thing. Like they're Pastor Dan is lovely, and he tells us everything about life experiences about following the Word and stuff like that. And so they're all very informative, like here, and I quite enjoy listening to them. Whereas sometimes it's more opinion and not preaching the Word. And so I suggest you find a place that lives in the Word, kind of thing.
Okay, how do I know if they're doing that?
You'll hear them when they're preaching. They'll refer to a verse in the Bible and stuff like that.
Okay, so as long as they're like
preach around a verse in the Bible or a chapter in the Bible or that sort of thing.
Okay, so if they're using the verses in the Bible, then they're like Word.
I think that's a good start for sure.
Good start.
Yeah.
Because I was raised as a Jehovah's Witness.
Okay.
Do you know what that is?
Yep.
Okay. Do you guys consider that Christians?
I believe that anybody who believes in God is a Christian.
Oh, okay.
Just different religions, really. But when it all comes back to it, we all believe in the one person, right?
Okay. So, it's not that different. Like, Muslims are also Christian, and, like, Buddhists are Christian. I would say,
and they're all same kind of way, right? Not necessarily all the same, but similar beliefs, I would say. Like, similar views of what we're going for.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know too much about Buddhism or anything really, but okay, I didn't realize they were Christians too.
Yeah,
I could try like a temple or something like that.
I don't know much about that end, but I do know we're all on the same track. We all kind of believe similar.
Oh, I guess they're all on the same track, right?
Yeah. Right? Yep.
Okay, so like the Jehovah's Witnesses, they're Christians too.
That I honestly, I'm not sure. All I know is what we've, like what I've done, what I've dealt with. You know what I mean? In my walk.
Okay.
so I wouldn't be able to say 100% for sure, but I believe that everyone.
Well, I mean, if the other religions are they're technically Christian, then wouldn't that include them too?
I would think so. I don't have an opinion because I've never been there.
Oh, okay.
I don't. I couldn't say confidently for you.
Okay, because I was just gonna say, all I was thinking was that when you go there, or when I went there, I don't go there anymore, but when I went there, they did use Bible verses like all the time. So
Yeah.
I guess they were in the Word too, or
Yeah, for sure. And they all have, like, each religion has their own version of the Bible too, right?
oh, okay.
Yeah. So
What version is that? Or are there just a lot of versions, or?
there's lots, yes. There's lots
Okay.
and lots. So yeah.
What versions do the other ones have? I didn't even know that.
I'm not sure. We generally use NIV here at Crossroads.
NIV?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a type of Bible?
It's called New International Version is what it's called.
Okay, who makes that? Is that like part of a religion, or?
No. Like if you go to Kennedy's Parable, they'll just have them on the shelf and you'll see all the different kinds. There's just more different translations, like some are a study Bible or some are a little bit easier to read.
Oh, okay.
Or some are like the original kind of thing. So, yeah.
What's the original?
Like the vows, and it's a little bit, for a newer Christian, it's harder to read sometimes.
Sorry, it has vows in it? Is that what you said?
Like thou, not.
Oh, you mean old language, sort of. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So some are just a little bit easier to read and learn from.
Okay, so the original was written in like an older English kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that must be really old.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I don't know how old that is, but okay, that's cool.
Sure.
Okay, I have another question. So when I was a Jehovah's Witness as a kid, like they would do the Lord's Supper like once a year. But I heard that some people do it more than that.
Is that communion?
I guess so.
Okay, so communion here we do once a month, so it's the first Sunday of each month.
Okay.
Here at our church. I can't speak for other churches, but that's what we do here.
Okay. Is there a reason why, like, because they did it once a year? Is there a reason for like once a month, or?
I think it's just how it's always been here, and that's what they followed. Yeah.
Okay. And could you do it more or less, or it doesn't really matter?
You can do it however you feel led.
Okay.
So if you're here on that Sunday, you partake, and if you're not here, then you just partake the next Sunday.
Okay.
If you're here when it's communion, yeah.
Okay. And the Jehovah's Witnesses, they always use like wine and unleavened bread, but is that? And they said it had to be that because Jesus used wine.
Okay.
Do you know anything about that, or?
We use grape juice here.
Okay.
And generally just regular bread.
And that's okay.
Yep.
Okay. So why? Because they were always like, well, Jesus used wine in the scriptures, so it has to be wine. And like, what's with that? Do you know anything about that, or?
I don't know. Okay. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. So it could just be grape juice then. That's okay though.
It could be. Yep.
Okay. Could it technically be like any juice then, or like does it have to be a specific kind of juice?
I'm not too sure. I've only the churches that I've always gone to have always been grape juice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. And I was baptized as a Jehovah's Witness. Like, would I have to be baptized again, or how or it doesn't matter because I was baptized.
You could.
I could.
It would be your personal choice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just kind of dunk you. They don't say anything. I think that other people say something when they dunk you, but
usually.
Okay.
Usually
but that's not really a big deal, or?
That would be your personal choice.
Okay.
You could sit and have a conversation with one of the pastors.
Okay.
And that's generally what happens when you are starting to talk baptism. So you sit down with the pastor, they hear a little bit about your story, and then you go from there, kind of thing.
Sorry, what did you say? I kind of cut out there. You said something. Did you say study? I couldn't hear you.
No, well, you would, if you were interested in being baptized, we would get you to fill out a form on our website, and then you have a sit down with one of the pastors here.
Okay.
And then you go from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, well, thanks for your help.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, okay. Have a great day.
Good luck.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye-bye.